possibly do you manage this? How do you keep track of everything, and how do you grade it, and how do you collect their work? All of their research is all collected, and it's amazing how much research they could do together, even if they weren't in the same classes, which I love. And then we're all the beneficiary of, he also asked a couple of experts to help us. Our public library had one person come, and he joined our group, and so he started to put in some of his research, and we shared our research with the library, which is so nice. And then we had a drone specialist who used to be in aviation, and he came in and talked to our drone guys, and talked a lot about safety, and we also, of course, learned, and Mason will tell you, that flying a drone is not such an easy thing. I'm so bad at it. Like, I was not trustminded about it.
You cannot learn how to fly a drone without crashing it at least 5 times.
Yeah, that's, watch the projector, Mason. Okay, Patrick. And so now with that, I'm going to bring you with Patrick and Sean, and they're going to talk a little bit about what they did.
I'm Sean, and I do 3D printing as my module. So 3D printing is when you use little filament, plastic filament, and it melds together to create physical objects with a printer. And so instead of normal printers, like on paper, they print physical things you can touch, not like. So it builds up layer by layer until you have an object. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to improve drone delivery systems with 3D printing. So I created that lock, which is a little box with 2 and chains to attach to drones like this, so they can pick up boxes.
So my project was more about robotics than anything else. I originally was planning on trying to join robotics and farming. As you may have seen in the video earlier, I 3D printed a custom plow for the Sphero. It was supposed to go on the back of this thing, which is the Sphero Chariot. But in the end, it didn't end up working because the Sphero couldn't move in dirt, because I needed to test it out in dirt. So here was the chariot that I used. So I custom 3D printed a plow that fit right on the back of here. So the Sphero was supposed to be able to go right in here and pull the plow through. Unfortunately, the Sphero and the plow didn't work in dirt, so it couldn't move. That's when I moved on to the ollie. I tried connecting the plow to here, but there were 2 problems with this. 1, the ollie didn't work well in dirt, same as the Sphero. And 2, there was really no way to connect the plow. So I finally tried the M-Bot, which is a little buildable robot. I don't have a built one with me, but this is one that's still in the box. So you can take a look at this. It's really just a small buildable robot. So I built one of these, and I attached the plow to the front of that. That actually ended up working, so I can show you a little demonstration of that in a minute. So, is there any questions about our project?
What did you learn from each time that you weren't able to make it work?
So, I knew that we had 3 different types of robots. So each time the robot didn't work, I had to try another one, because although I could have failed the project, I decided to keep persevering, and that's what led me to the M-Bot.
A great answer.
So you have a video of his experimentation.
Here's the ollie.
And if you, so there's going to be tire tracks, obviously, but what matters is the middle. This little notch is where you can put the seeds and where you can plant them.
And this would help if somebody had to do this to
thought. That's true. I wouldn't really recommend this for too big of a span. I'd say that it could max out at maybe a couple hundred feet at most.
And so technically, what is your vision that a farmer could say, okay, I'm gonna make some code and just code my robot to make rows of, like, how would you?
And so that's pretty much what we envisioned with this. But it's also possible that we could attach a seed displacer on back so that it could plow as well as displace the seeds all around the garden or some agriculture. So what you can see here is that the little trench is where the seeds go, and the tire marks aren't even too deep. This stuff over here is just some excess dirt that we didn't really need.
Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for sharing this. I think you'll see, obviously.
So, are there any more questions about this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Patrick and Sean. So next we have Mason and, well, we're gonna have Mason and Shravya talk, okay? About drones. You're, and Andrea, but Andrea's gonna talk about her role, her separate. Yeah, you guys, let the drone.
So, as I said before, you can't really learn how to fly a drone without crashing it at least 5 times. Fortunately, I have a drone at home, so I can do this without breaking the school. So, my question was, how can drones be used to, how does a drone fly? So, we have a little app on the iPad called Free Flight Pro, and this has its own little wireless, so when I turn this on and I hook it up, I can start flying. So what I did was, oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, so let me turn this thing on.
Can you record, use the mouse?
Yes. Also, it has a camera that I can use to take a video of everyone here. That's okay.
Yeah.
And a picture.
Trained
So
well.
rules and regulations
All
where
spots
you
be
couldn't
rare.
fly it over anyone's head.
And no photos.
There was all this stuff, and
He does have 5. I do not.
I have 7.
He has 7. I'm kind of too chicken. Shravya, how many crashes do you have? 5 crashes. Okay. It's pretty resilient, I must say. This is a Parrot Bebop, and it's not that expensive. I think it was $300 because it has a camera on it. It shoots video really well. When it gets a little warmer out, my plan is with our next group of Genius Hour kids, which is going to start after vacation, we're going to do a lot of shooting outside and do flight plans around our school to use for our tours, our Eastview tours for our incoming 5th graders. So Shravya, what was your question, your essential
My
question?
question was how drones can help people like daily stuff. And I did a little research on that, and I found that they can help by delivering like packages and helping people. And I also learned that they can save lives by locating lost or injured people if they're lost. And I also learned that they can help law enforcement, and they can also streamline crime.
okay, so now should we fly it?
Yeah, just briefly,
Okay.
just as a brief.
So that's kind of loud.
Don't worry, it's coming from me. You got it, principal.
Oh, it's going for you, for sure. You're right. Hi! coming. Coming, Mr. Clardy. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, you got it.
It's coming. What'd you say to Mason the other day?
Yeah. Had to mess with him before the presentation.
All right, nice skill. Nice. One.
Thank you very much, Mason and Shravya. And next up, we have Andrea.
Hi, my name is Andrea. I focused on drones, coding, and robotics. My focus question was, can I use robotics to help train service dogs? So pretty much what my project was I took a Sphero and I started off by putting it in a rainbow rubber ball, which did not go too well because it ended up not going anywhere. So eventually we later tried another rubber ball, but instead of cutting it completely in half, which was our big mistake with the last one, we decided to go and just cut a small opening in it, which happened to work quite well. The Sphero was able to roll, but it was still a little wobbly. So later we tried to put in a hamster ball, and the hamster ball rolled quite well. It was a bit loud, which wasn't the best. Sadly, we don't have the hamster ball here with us right now, but we do have the Sphero, which is a little robot.
I like how it lights up.
Yeah. During the project, we decided to make the Sphero green because during my research, I discovered that although dogs are colorblind, for some reason they tend to go to green more than they do like yellow or white. So we colored the Sphero green and we tested it on our therapy dog at the school. The therapy dog did go after the Sphero in the hamster ball, but she preferred to go after the ollie. So that got me thinking that maybe we could use the ollie to also train therapy dogs because the ollie's more resistant. But for me to know, I would have to do further research.
Good job.
Yeah. Wow,
Okay, and so Mr. Lopez is going to talk about kind of like how does this work in a classroom? You know, grades. I mean, it's a lot of fun, obviously. I get lost in it too. So often the bell rings and I'm like, oh my God, that just felt like 5 minutes. Like, because we're just learning so much together. It is so thrilling for me to be learning so much with my students. But nevertheless, I have to keep, they have to have essential questions, they have to have focus questions, they have to have a research project at the end. They have to present it well, and they have to share it well in our learning management system. So with that, I'm going to segue to Mr. Lopez, who is our expert learning management system person.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Don't worry.
My name is Lopez, and I'm a social studies teacher at Eastview Middle School. I started playing around with the learning management system this year, and I realized that it empowered my teaching in many ways. I was very excited about it. I started bringing the idea over to many teachers at my school, and some teachers were excited, others were a little bit very skeptical about the idea of, using an online platform to move all of their curriculum, or at least some of their curriculum. So Jody came to me and she said, listen, I have these ideas. I want to be able to do this with my students. And given the fact that, of course, we have